Guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the 67 Giulia Sprint GT project. Today, we're going to get the door sill on the passenger side and go from there. Let's get started. All right, as you can see, I've got the passenger door on and mounted, and I feel like I've got my gaps looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit of an adjustment or whatever, but that's okay. We'll do that once the seal gets on. So here's the channel. We got, of course, everything's in, the channel's in to accept the seal. And we ended up getting the new Alphaholics dual density seals. And then there's some other stuff on here as well for the windows and things like that. But it should be better for closing. As you can see over here, I had the ones, these are like purchased back in 2015. These are kind of the old ones. I know they've got new ones as well. Everybody complains that these just don't shut well, and I tried it and they really don't shut that good. But I know Classic Alpha's got some new ones, but I went with the dual density ones to try out from Alphaholics, as you can see here. Alphaholics is not sponsoring the video. I paid for these myself, but hey, you know when we're restoring these cars that you can only get parts from pretty much Alphaholics, Classic Alpha, and a few other places. They all have exceptional parts. All interchangeable and stuff. So, yeah. So, all right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the seal on. And the way it works is you can see here, you tuck the back part in and then you use kind of like some type of a wedge, a plastic wedge or something, and then just kind of get it locked into this channel and goes all the way around. Should take about an hour to get it done. You're not going to watch me do it, of course, but once I get it finished, I'll show it to you and then we'll shut the door and see how well it does. All right, guys, and the seal is completely on, 100%. So again, I don't have any of the door panels on yet. That's going to come next, but I just kind of want to see what it looks like, and just to test it out. Let's see here. Yeah, it's, it's still a little force but not too much. I mean, that's nothing like it was. Well, really, I couldn't even get the other door shut with the older seal. So I think that this is so much better. I mean, the seal is so much softer. It really is. And then I think I'm lining up really good here. So that's good. Of course, I got to get the window. I got to rebuild all this with new gaskets and stuff. But yeah, and I think I'm maintaining the edge really well. I mean, I don't think I can get any better on the gap. And this is no shims in the door or anything. Like, there's no shims in the strike plates or no shims back here. New bolts, of course. And of course, I've got the rubber piece for this as well. But yeah, I think this is going to be a whole lot better. I mean, that's shut. That wasn't bad at all. Like that was pretty easy. So yeah, I think we're looking good. All right, so now we're going to be on to the driver's side. All right, we are over here. It's the next day. I was too tired last night to go any further, but here we are on the driver's side. So just like the passenger, I got the everything in place to install the new gasket. And these gaskets, I mean, they are so nice. They're just like new car type gaskets. So the dual density definitely helps to shut the door. So anyway, so just to let you know, so you see this is the side that goes in the channel. So right here, if I can come back right here. So you just basically what you do, and this is hard with one hand, but you kind of take this back side here and loop it in, and then I just use a plastic tool here that's used, you know, for trim and all that. And I use that and I just kind of work it in. You don't pull on it. You just let it sit and do it because you don't want extra at the end anywhere. So you just want to try to make sure that you lay it down. You don't pull, maybe even push a little bit further back towards, you know, so like if you start here and you're working, keep kind of just pushing as you go, just kind of push it back towards what you've already connected into the channel. That way you're assured not to be pulling on the gasket itself. So you don't want to, you know, you don't want to have it up here and then be pulling this way. What you want to do is push it in back towards what you've already got laid into the channel itself. All right, let me get this in. Then we're going to get the door on, get it lined up like that one, and then go to the next steps. All right, that is a lot of work, but as you can see, the sill is fully in. Let's spread out here a little bit, all the way, tucked in the corners, all the way through, completely tucked in. She is locked in on the back side towards the interior and the front. Everything is fine. It looks really good. Next step, doors, or door, just like that one. All righty, the door is on. I feel like I've got the gaps good, but I'll probably work a little bit more on the gaps. I definitely think it needs to kind of come up a little bit over on this end. If you look here, you know, I'm pretty lined up here. So I think the adjustment's going to be right there. I mean, compared to the passenger side, we'll walk over here. Passenger side, I feel, is spot on. So just got just a little bit more work on this side. Come back over here. So I'll get a buddy of mine to come over that can help me, so we can kind of lift just enough. Just move this whole door up just a hair, and I think we'll be good. All right, guys. That's pretty much about it. What's next in the doors? I need to get the door cards on and adjust everything from there. And then if all that looks good, then we'll take those off, and I'll get the windows in. And of course, I've got to completely rebuild these quarters. I've got everything to rebuild them, so that should be good. So the next episode, we'll work on the inside of the doors and go from there. But yeah, we're looking good. Still waiting on the dash. Of course, I've got the steering wheel. I just don't have it on right now, and I've got the cover for the column as well. All new stuff. But we are done with this project. Everything is looking good. All right, till the next video, please like, subscribe, ring the bell. It helps us out tremendously. And again, please comment below if you think I'm doing something wrong, or if you have any ideas about something or whatever. Oh, one other quick thing. Let me open the hood. I've got the stay on. There we go. So she is on, which is pretty cool. So then of course you lift it up, it goes back down, and she shuts down. So yeah. So all right, guys, like, subscribe, ring the bell. It helps us out. And until the next video, God bless.